Hi, welcome back to my channel, and this is a sound off on the SWV and Xscape, the queens of R&B. Okay, so if you know anything about me, you know I love me some 90s R&B music. When I tell you that my inner child is doing this right here, she really is, okay? Because like, I love Xscape, I love SWV. Their songs are classic, like they'll never get old. I love it. So I'm all here for this show. Okay, so you know they open up with a little bit of a history, a little intro to the two groups. And you know, they tell us about all their little platinum hits and they platinum selling records. But anyways, this all came together because of the verses that they did. And the verses was everything. But this show right here is about to really give. So for those of you that don't know, Xscape, they was really popping. But I think in 98, they broke up. They was broken up for like 20 years. And then they got back together and they had sold out tour and everything was everything. But they ain't never really got along. Okay, so everybody knows that Candy didn't really get along with the two sisters. Really shouldn't get along with Latasha, but Tamika is gonna have her sisters back. And y'all know the tea about Tamika going on the radio saying that Candy slept with everybody and they daddy, well really JD and his daddy. And she did mess with JD, but she did not mess with the daddy. And Candy was mad about that. And y'all know Candy can hold a grudge. She been mad. She was mad for 20 years. The only reason they started back talking is because Carlos King allegedly stole the rights to their life story. And they started talking again because they had to shut that down. Well, all that's in the past. Now, Latasha and Tamika are the ones that's having the issue. So apparently, there was a little situation after a show that they did. It led to some back and forth through text messages. And Latasha mad at Tamika because she said Tamika body shamed her. Because she told her if you had to ask to kiss in the text message. And yo, Tiny is funny. Tiny said, well, she ain't really got no bubble butt, but she ain't had no surgery. I don't know why that was funny to me. Probably because I was thinking the same thing. I don't know. I personally don't think it was all that deep, but I can understand if Latasha's sensitive about it because Latasha has had a hard time with people talking about her looks since forever, right? I mean, didn't Biggie call all of them ugly? People have been mean throughout, but I mean, I'm sure her being a bigger girl that she's had it the worst. We're not finna sit up here and act like we don't know that. But Tiny done had it bad too. But yo, Tiny done really had it bad because Tiny been in the public eye this whole time. At least you weren't in the public eye for a while. Tiny been in, ooh, yo, the way that y'all used to do Tiny. Child, I guess. So over there with the SWV ladies, they got their shit together. They ain't got time for petty arguments. Okay, they've been there, done that. They're over it. They are getting their bag. They are touring all over the world. They're receiving their roses. They ain't got time for the nonsense. And Xscape can really learn a thing or two. They really can. Because at least Coco, when she went solo, we was checking for her songs, okay? I only remember like 2 of them. But we was checking for them 2 songs that she had. Latasha, wasn't nobody checking for Thug Holiday. Wasn't nobody checking for One Night Stand. Not like that. Candy, I love Don't Think I'm Not. But that's really the only song. I mean, at least Candy was getting that shmoney writing for other people. But Latasha, girl. Anyways, this ain't about Latasha. We talking about SWV. SWV, they got their shit together. So Taj, Lily, and Coco, they're rehearsing, I guess. And I'm assuming this guy was their manager, this white man. And he was like, look, people was feeling the verses that y'all did. Y'all coming up on your 30-year anniversary. Xscape will be coming up on their 30-year anniversary. Why don't y'all do something together? And everybody's like, yeah, we with it. Lily like, I'm with it if it's gonna actually happen. I understood what she meant by that. Because, you know, at this day and age, like, I'm sure they've had so many opportunities that were supposed to happen that didn't happen. So I feel Lily on that. So Latasha is at home with her son and her husband, and the husband and son are playing ball in the driveway. And I know it was supposed to be a cute scene, but something about it was very phony. It wasn't believable. It was like they were performing. In current day, we know all the tea that's been spilled about her husband cheating on her. So I already don't like him. We can already see that the problem is going to be Latasha and her husband. She's a diva and she has a problematic husband. He gives every bit of Sydney, Monique's husband, every bit of Kelvin, Wendy Williams' ex-husband. He one of them. He know how to swerve. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Coco's ex-husband have similar issues with her group? See, they got rid of him and now everybody getting along. So Taj arranges for the two groups to meet up and have brunch so that they can talk about this possible tour. And all the ladies are arriving and everybody look cute. You know, everybody got on their little nice outfits or whatever. I know Tasha acting a mess, but I really did like her outfit. She was cute. She was cute. I'm gonna have to get that to her. Tamika arrives and she's told to sit next to her sister. So she tries to be nice and she was like, oh, you look cute. And Latasha gives her very much cold shoulder, very much stank attitude. And it was just like, girl, are you that mad? Because she said if you had an ass. She said if you had an ass, all you have to do was flip that shit right back around on her. Bitch, at least mine is real. Good day. You vexed for that? That's so small and so little. Like, girl, that is really petty. Anyways, Taj is ready to talk logistics. She's ready to see how this really can make... She's ready to see how they can really make this thing happen. And Tamika has a lot of ideas, okay? She has a lot of in-depth ideas. You know, everybody's listening and this and rolling their eyes and laughing and smirking. And Latasha's just sitting there with her attitude stank. And I'm like, damn, I can already see where this is going. So anyways, Latasha lets them know that she has reservations and she's just acting real uppity and like just stank. And it's just like, Latasha, girl, let's be real here. The 20-year hiatus that you guys was on, who was checking for you? I would like to know. Because that song you did with Jay Shin and then the song you did with Trick Daddy, baby, we didn't care about none of that. We didn't care about none of that. We did not care. We did not care. We didn't. Like, y'all came back together after being apart for 20 years. And the people was running to buy the tickets to go to the shows. And go sit here and play with your blessing. Girl, you need to get together. Because we're not checking for you without Xscape. And I think you should know that. But you don't seem to know that. Taj and Coco try to impart some wisdom. They try to help the situation. But like I said, Latasha's just sitting there stank. She's not receptive to any of it. And she's like, who says I want to go on tour? Who says that I even want to do that? Bitch, you should need to want to do that. You should want to do that. You should definitely want to do that. The way you were singing on that Versus stage, I think you want to do that. You probably want them to beg you. Maybe that's what it is. But girl, you should want to do it. Because did nobody care about Thug Holiday? Anyways, they wrap this brunch on up because really nothing is really accomplished. And we get this scene where Tamika and Latasha's mom wants to broker peace between the two sisters. And I think they at Mama's house. Yeah, they at Mama's house. Latasha's there and she talking to the mama. Tamika shows up with her daughter Ocean and they get to talking. Tamika was saying how Latasha is her mom's favorite child and how she always, you know, chooses Latasha's side. And I was just like, people be thinking that moms have favorites and sometimes that should be true. Like in this situation right here, that seems to be true. Now their mom she's something else because Tamika starts to explain why she's upset and her back is turned and the mom mouths to Latasha, she's jealous. That was disturbing. Now that was the start. Even if you thought that, is that something to, yo, that was mad weird. That was really, really weird. And I feel terrible for Tamika. Like, I know when she saw that, that had to do something to her. Because but you know what? I shouldn't even be all that surprised. Because I remember when Latasha was on R&B Divas, they filmed So Def's, I think, 20th anniversary. Something. It was I think it was So Def's 20th anniversary. So they were filming the rehearsals and then of course their performance for the So Def anniversary. And Tiny and Candy were not a part of it. And I remember something was said and, you know, oh, Candy ain't here, Tiny ain't there, but we did a really good job. And then their mom said they weren't missed. I remember she shaded Candy and Tiny and I was just like, ooh, why she say that? Like, of course they were missed. As a fan, I've loved Xscape since I was a little bitty girl. They were absolutely missed. We do not like seeing just 2 members or just 3 members. We like all 4 to be there. And I did a video not that long ago saying I want all 4 members. But now I'm understanding why right now it's only 3. And I ain't gonna complain no more. I already understand. I understand. And I know Candy, she feeling very vindicated. I know she's feeling good tonight. I know she's feeling good. Because Candy been wanting to say some things for a long time. I know Candy is over there in her mansion just smiling on the inside. Because Latasha, girl, you something else. Anyways, back to this conversation. They're really getting nowhere. They're getting nowhere. They're gaslighting Tamika and saying just silly stuff. And the mama is, the mama was the mama she's something else. I don't want to shade the mama because I really, really love Tamika. But damn, girl, I feel sorry for you. I'm so sorry that you've been going through this. Because nobody want to own up, like, they keep playing with Tamika, and Tamika just gets upset, and Tamika was like, girl, mama always takes your side. Like, when you stole my money, and I was not expecting that. I saw the preview, but I was very much shooketh. I was like, what she mean stole her money? So apparently, I think it was Tiny's mama, Miss Diane. I think that's who it was. She let Tamika know that there was some type of new royalty that she was supposed to have gotten. And when she did the research, they found out that it was paid to Latasha's husband, Rocky, and he had already cashed the checks. And this was at least $30-something thousand. $30-something thousand is not nothing to play with. Unless you Jay-Z, because then what's 50,000 to another fucker like me? Could you please remind me? It's not Jay-Z. People be needing their monies. People be needing their coins. You don't take somebody's $30,000 and then just don't say nothing. And the mama, she was like, oh, bitch, you wasn't supposed to say that. You was not supposed to say that. And I'm sorry, it made me feel instantly like mama got a cut of that money. Because you can't just be stealing people's monies like that. Like, the mama wasn't shocked. She was just like, girl, you said too much. Like, the reactions, even Latasha's reaction, I believe Tamika. We ain't finna go through all of that. I believe Tamika. I believe her. She wouldn't lie on you like that. Y'all need to give her money. I don't know why y'all would do that to her. But anyways, mama says cut the cameras. But baby, the mics were still on. And they hit us with the to be continued. This is a mess. This is a mess. And I think present day, they still not doing too well. Girl. I'm mad about this money. I'm really mad about this money. Why would y'all steal that lady money like that? Anyways, child, that's really all that happened. This about to be real good. This about to be real good, okay? And I'm here for all of the little clips of the music that they playing. I'm here for it, okay? Y'all know sibling rivalry, siblings beef, that, child. We're not gonna get into that. Hopefully Hopefully it don't get too ugly. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. But anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Please tell a friend to tell a friend, share my video, do what you gotta do. Your girl's trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers. I'm so thankful for the people that are subscribed already, but I need more. I need more subscribers, so please help your girl out. Anyways, thanks for watching.